Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Somebody sent me this. You want to know how that's done, and they actually wanted a different one, but I'm just going to pick this one. The one they picked doesn't have as many letters, and it might be a little harder with less words. So what I'm doing right now, I started doing it in Arial thinking it would be easier. But then when I got further down the line, there's nothing to connect. These little edges are going to be very helpful to connect. So I just brought it in, and there's probably a lot of ways to do this, but I'm just basically copying it. So the first, for God so loved, so I got for God, and then put so loved together. I would actually put E to make them even, and then group them together so they'll stay together. So loved the world, same thing, and probably even put them a little closer together. Now this is, I'm going to so I'm holding down the control button. And first of all, I need to get rid of that comma because we don't want the commas. Well, wouldn't hurt to have them, but it's going to make it a lot difficult. So I'm grouping that together. So I'm going to group all the words together that are in a line. So if you look, the next three lines for the heart is that he gave, and I've got it already, but you've got to group them together. And keep in mind, this is only one idea to do it. It's my idea. It might not be the best. I'm going to delete that. And I'm going to just leave those spaced out like they are. And then the next line is this line, and I'm going to group this together. So I'm just Control G. And then shall not is one, perish is one, but I need to take away that comma. So I'm going to go up to object and break perish apart. But then I got to group it. I keep hitting my calculator button. I'm sorry, it's right by my delete button. So I group those together. But is all by itself. And I don't think I've got these. So I'm using Times New Roman bold. So it'll give it a little bit thicker. So I need to make these bold. And then I think these are all last one word, but have everlasting life. And I need to get rid of the period. They don't really have to. I could probably work that in, but not going to. Control G. Now what I'm going to do is I took basically a cross, and for right now I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. We can resize it later, and I'm going to take my words, and I just realized that believeth is so spread apart. So I'm going to put that in the center of the page. And then I'm going to just bring these in closer, and I'm going to say it one more time. This is how I would do it. It might not be the correct way or the easiest way, but the only way I know how. So I'm just going to kind of put these in there. And when I get to the 3-word text or the text that are longer, I'm going to put them into this part of the cross. And keep in mind that we can make the cross a little bit. So there's 3 lines there. Then we got, so I don't have him. And if you have no interest in doing this, I want to say just hang up, but just stop watching. You might learn a few things from here to there. And I'm just trying to get them close. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put that life kind of near the bottom, and the 4 is kind of near the top. And for just a second, I'm going to nudge my nudge my cross out of the way. And I'm going to go up here to Windows, Dockers, and a line and distribute. And then I'm going to pick this one right here. And see, that's going to get me a kind of an even spread. And then I can put my cross back. And I kind of got that. Now I'll bring the world up. And I'll bring it up. And then I'm going to select these four and hit that. So what that's doing is, okay, grab it and start moving it first. And then hold down the control button. It'll help you get perpendicular. I don't even have to move that one. I'm going to move this one down here. See, I touched it with the button first. And I'm going to have to put these closer together. So for a second, I'm going to break them apart. And I'm going to set my nudge factor on like 0.25. And I'm going to bring that in. Whoa, working pretty little. Oh, I didn't change it. So I'm going to bring the word that in. And then I'm going to bring the word belief in. And I'm going to have to do the same thing with the sun. So I'm going to have to ungroup it. But then I need to remember to group it back. And you should probably do all this before. And then I can grab both these before you start really manipulating them. You want them somewhat apart so they're readable. But because they're actually going to be, I think that'll work. So let's group that together. And let's group that together. And see these three lines, I kind of want it on the bottom and that one kind of on the top. And then I'm going to grab those three lines and I'm going to align them. Now we're going to change all that in just a second. And see, this isn't in the center, but don't really have to do it right now. That's a good lesson to come off the page. And I'm going to hit the letter C to center them. And that's pretty good. Now, this is just kind of what I came up with. I'm going to change my nudge factor like to 10. And I'm going to nudge that out of the way. And I'm going to change this to left click, right click, and have an outline. And then I'm going to put that back. Now, I need to, and this cross is just, can be changed, at any time. But we're going to take our parallel dimension tool and measure that. And we're at 8.13. And don't let that scare you. You can change it at any time. Okay, so now with this word and our ratio, you know what? I'm going to leave it locked. I'm going to make it 8.13. Now we can move them down in a minute. 8.13. And see, we're over, but see, that is going to take this 2 word and make it shorter and make it kind of fit in there. Same thing on that. So I'm going to make it 8.13. And we can always stretch them. Now these 3, we're going to make them longer. So we'll get our parallel dimension tool and hope it's an easier number to remember. 2189. All right. So we'll delete that. And we'll take this and make it 21.89. 21.89. See how it's messing them up a little bit, but we can fix all that. We just need the length. See, it's not even centering them anymore. Now this was, and I probably should have done all these at one time, 8.13, and you can't do them all at one time. 8.13. I might have to break this video up into 2 parts because I don't like, see how it makes it work just pretty good like that. And there's probably even a macro that would help you in this, but I don't know of any. So I'm doing I'm changing the top, which is the cross, the thickness of it, and not the height. even though the height is going to change. That looks pretty good. Now, let's take these and hit C, center them. We'll go ahead and do this and hit C just to make sure. We'll go in and see, because sometimes it'll change. That one didn't change. All right, stay tuned for part 2, because I don't like my videos being that long, and we'll make it where it'll look like that. I hope that helped. Thank you for watching.